Welcome back. This past weekend was a big one for track and field fans in the upper Midwest as the Wood Dakota Relays returned to Sioux Falls for its 93rd edition. From outstanding special events to record-breaking performances, this year had a little bit of everything, and our man Alex Heiner joins us now with all the details.
Thanks, Kelly. Yes, Wood Dakota Relays weekend is one Track Nation looks forward to every year. And even though weather cut the meet short on Saturday afternoon, we were still treated to two incredible days, starting with the high school special events on Friday nights. This year's Boys Special 800 was slated to be a battle between the top mid-distance runners in North and South Dakota, Minnesota, and Iowa, and that is exactly what it turned out to be. Every runner in the field had an 800 PR of 2 minutes or better, and as expected, the pace was fast from the start. We'll pick it up here at the tail end of the first lap with Fargo North's Alex Luz in the lead after a 55-second opening quarter. But the chase pack was not far behind. Central Lion's Gable Seaperda and Bismarck Legacy's Bo Brannon would eventually come alongside Luz on the backstretch before Brannon, a North Dakota State commit, would take control around the 250 mark. Brannon and Seaperda would start to put a little distance here between themselves and the rest of the field going into the final stretch, with St. Thomas More's Ty Trainer moving up into the third spot around the corner. Seaperda, who's running at Iowa State next year, would put himself in position for a finishing charge over the final 100, but not he nor anyone else in this field would be catching Bo Brannon on this night. After coming in fifth in this race as a sophomore in 2016, the Legacy senior would be victorious in his return to the special events stage, putting up the fifth best 800 time in North Dakota prep history with a 1:53.96. Seaperda would be right behind in second with Trainer, Luz, and Lockwood-Parle Valley Dawson Boyd's Kaiser Freetley rounding out the top five. Each of those runners, along with Surges' Ethan Brenneman, would set new PRs on the night. A great race from start to finish, won by a worthy champion.
I'm feeling so happy right now. Ever since I was a sophomore, like coming off Wood when I was a sophomore, I've wanted to come back and win this as a senior, so it's really amazing feeling. So I've been in the 155s for over a year, and it just feels so awesome to just skip the 154s and hop in the 153s. I want to be humble, but in the end, I want to be able to outkick everyone I'm racing against. So I'm just happy that I executed the way I wanted to.
30 minutes later, the girls' special 200 took center stage at the Wood, and just like the last time this race was run back in 2016, all eyes would once again be on an all-time great from the Twin Cities. Tania Riley of Minneapolis North, the Minnesota prep record holder in the 100, was looking to emulate Jada Caldwell of Chanhassen from 2 years previous, and she'd get off to the perfect start on Friday night. Just 50 meters in, the senior would already overcome the stagger on Fargo Davies Rose Gay out in lane 5, and that would be that. In her first 200 of the season, seriously, the first time she's ran this in competition this year, Tania Riley would cruise down the home stretch to take the title in 24.38 seconds, the third fastest 200 in Dakota Relays history, and exactly 5/10 ahead of Gay in second place. Harrisburg's Erin Kinney would put up a new PR of 25:17 from lane 1 to take third, while Shayla Howell and Hannah Young just less than a tenth behind in fourth and fifth. Here's what Riley had to say about her win.
Our season kind of started out late. We was indoors for like 2 months, so it felt really good to know that I'm in shape and coming back. I felt like it was a good opportunity for me. Not just because it would be my first 200, but just because it would be a good experience just to come out and run against some girls. It leaves me really confident just to know that my time is still really good, because I really did think I was going to drop a lot of time. This being my first 200 in a minute, so I'm happy that I can still run those times.
The special events were fantastic, but unless you're related to Bo or Tania, that's likely not going to be what you'll remember from this year's Dakota Relays. That honor would go to University of South Dakota pole vault king Chris Nilsson. On Saturday afternoon, after eclipsing the 19-foot mark for the second time this season, the 2017 NCAA Indoor National Champion would ask his coach for one attempt at 19 feet 2 3/4 inches, and he would make the most of it. Nilsson's clearance of this 5.86 meter bar stands as the best outdoor mark of any American athlete this outdoor season and the 4th best in the world. Plus, it breaks the old Howard Wood record by almost 2 feet. All in all, not a bad afternoon for the sophomore from Kansas City.
It was kind of a lucky jump because I was very tired, and I asked my coach, can I get one attempt at 586? He's like, yep, but one attempt and you're done. And I made it, and I like blacked out. I was like, oh, it happened, but I feel great, and I'm very happy to do it in front of a home crowd. And you know, my coach said it best, you can go to Arizona, California, Texas, you can do some cool things around there, but you come into your own backyard and you can do some really great things. So I was very happy to do it in front of a home crowd.
That's good stuff right there. Nilsson will get a shot at his first outdoor national title and his 4th All-American honor in just under a month on Wednesday, June the 6th, the first day of the NCAA Track and Field Championships in Eugene, Oregon.
All right, start the countdown for that. We are just getting started with our recap of the Dakota Relays. Alex highlights the rest of the action around Howard Wood from this weekend right after this.